my cousins until I came to Hogwarts. And found out.
Revelio.
What's that smell? Is she growing Punja's onion again?
There you are. The Cross Wands duelist to beat.
I hate to see a creature get put down.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from...
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
So you chose Da Vinci Resolve.
Make
Good.
anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as...
It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
He knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm Just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared ritual.
Revelio.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you, and you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blimp.
Revelio. Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
Nicely done.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Accio. Scrope? Who is Scrope? Accio. Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place. Revelio. Accio! Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick. Accio! This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
What the fuck? I stepped on him. That was terrifying. Oh god, it put me right here. Horcrux is so strong. Holy crap. What game is this? This is Hogwarts Legacy. Oh, I can swim. Honestly, didn't think I would be able to swim.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Revelio. Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
And my Coca-Cola too? Champion. Don't you at me. Come here. Huh? You can't see you? Oh, too bad. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Jam. Say hi. Say hi, Jamish. Say yeah, yeah, babes. Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me. You're the one who wanted up here. Going for video games. Little Canada Tobies. The Canada Tobies. Little Tobies. Here you go. Okay, give me a second. There you go.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Champion. It is champion. I didn't think this game had a day and night cycle. It's better just to walk. In this case, swim very slowly. What the fuck?
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Expelliarmus. Run away, can't stay in the castle. Champion. Come here. Let me grab a catch you. One for you. Yoda. Oof. Answer. Are you excited for Thanksgiving? No. No, I am not.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw
All by
House.
myself.
Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
You don't like him?
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards.
Don't look at me like that.
I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
You know what? I need to go to here anyways.
On another adventure, are we?
Is it not daytime? Is it still nighttime? I don't know how I can tell. From day to night. That I did that. Okay, so I guess I didn't. Come on, campus. Yeah, it's right here. That's what you're looking for.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it?
Incendium! Leviosa! Accio! Incendium! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Incendium! Revelio!
Gambus, what you sniffing? You want another one? Where you going? Right here. Here you go. Just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff and I don't know where it went. There you go, Jambibus. Now you're live. You're live and everybody can see you. Inventory. I just unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I knew that. Talents? I guess I don't get any talents yet. I am not interested in your cheap views, sir. God dang bots. Oh wait, I meant to... Oh boy, where do I gotta go? Oh no, I wanted to do this first. That's correct.
Not a day goes by. If you're here for my wares.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Protego! Accio! Incendio! Stupid one! Levioso!
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Goodbye, Jambus. Hi, Stevie. Ugh. Readjust.
Revelio.
Yeah, I gotta use that more often. Just moonstones. I have so many moonstones. I don't even know what they do, and I have so many of them. Oh my god, it's a cow. My bad.
Revelio.
Oh, this is a Merlin thing, isn't it?
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Merlin himself will be proud. Revelio.
Oh, those are wolves.
Accio. Incendio.
Oh, I could go. No, I didn't. I did. I think I did.
Revelio. An encampment. This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We should have killed that traitor, Arn, when we took his car.
Accio. Protego. Leviosa. Accio. If you are there.
That scared the shit out of me. What the fuck?
Leviosa. Incendio. Accio.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Right. Easily diverted.
Leviosa.
Accio. What's my hand?
That quit. Alright, they whooped my ass. My journey has ended. Alright, they whooped my ass. My bad.
As if there's more than one way to enter.
Nope.
How many of you are there?
Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling.
Could it be? Protego. Stupid. Pity. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus.
are we?
Expelliarmus! Accio! Vega! Leviosa! Incendio!
You won't get away with that.
Accio! That was quite something. Now, to free Arm's cards. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
Oh, it's a Merlin trial. Alright, that makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. And they go back on the
Quite an
line,
enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Neat.
Accio.
God, there's parkour in this game. That's not what I meant to do. I've yet to experience any fall damage, so I doubt there's fall damage, but we will see. But now... let's return to Arn.
If you're here for my
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
No.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I actually hate those frogs.
Revelio.
Afraid that perhaps
Accio. Protego. Stupid. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Insert.
you'll have to fight eventually.
Accio.
Let's play Predator and Prey, shall we?
Scheme could deal a bigger blow.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection staff. Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. Enough dumb beasts for everyone.
Fighting it.
The curiosity they teach at Hog.
Accio. Protego.
You dare slay one of my own!
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for
Accio. Incendio. Protego.
I might be a tad out of my depth. I'm only like level 10. I don't know why it gave me this mission when I'm only like level 10.
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso.
Oh, Jesus.
Stupefy. Protego. Accio.
I might be a tad out of my depth here. Just a wee bit. I mean, nothing like banging my head against the wall until I figure it out, right?
Accio. Protego. Stupefy. Nothing's been my home but keep going. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Stupefy.
Whew. That was a little difficult. With that.
Incendio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I should probably heed the warning. But I will not. You know what would work really well here? Lumos.
Accio. Levioso.
That's adorable. What the hell? God dang centaurs.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Accio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Won't get away with that. Protego. No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Accio! I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Protego! Stupid! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Ugh. Fucking spiders.
Those. Ugh. Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupid one! Accio! Accio! Stupid one! Levioso! Incendio! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupid one! Stupid one! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Stupid one!
I see what's going on here. We got some
Revelio.
Getting really tired of fighting spiders. As I travel the tunnels to fight more spiders.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Still no fall damage. Oh god.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio.
Spider.
Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Stupefy. Protego. Incendio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Alright. My gear slot was full, but all that was in there was coins. That doesn't make any sense.
Levioso. Accio.
Ooh, I feel like I'm running around in circles. Tracking not available here. Of course it wouldn't be. I do feel like I'm running around in circles.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio.
Oops.
Accio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
I see that there's one person watching me on YouTube. I see you, and I appreciate you. I should have sold that last one. But I'm running out of spots.
Revelio.
I'm thoroughly lost. Maybe I'm not.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Oh god.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio. I'll need to look around for the symbol. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in it, but there's no sign of him. getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Protego! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! So many brutes. Expelliarmus!
Nice.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! What? That's unnerving. What's that? I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Yoda. Alright, you've earned one talent skill. Talent point starting at level 5. Hi, Jambambus. Again. Come here, Jambambus. Again. Come here, Jambambus. Again. Thank you, Jambi. Look, Jambambus, you're live again. Yoda, you seem to have joined her in the shenanigans. Here, Jambam. Yoda, you gonna come over here too? Multiple kitties. It's a kitty party. You leave Yoda alone. Alright, of course we're gonna do dark arts. Maybe I won't do dark arts. Stupefy has the same. I might do that. I can't miss. Jambambus. Alright. Dealing damage to a cursed. I can't curse an enemy, so. I mean, I'll take this one. In hopes of being able to curse an enemy soon. But I cannot currently curse an enemy. Excuse me, sir. It's the walking on the keyboard for me. Miss, this is Yoda. I found Yoda in a Toyota. Toyota 4Runner specifically. Here. This is the snack. Alright, casting Incendio unleashes a ring of fire. Oh. Absolutely. Contribute to ancient matter meter. Yes. Yoda, it's being on the keyboard. That's the problem. Jambus, don't attack him. Tell him not to be on the keyboard. Tell him that. Tell him not to be on the keyboard. I can't do nothing if he's on the keyboard. You're supposed to be mama. Slap him up. Alright. Holding down dodge allows you to vanish quickly and reappear. Yeah. A new spell set is added. I don't need that yet. Use you to a greater effect. Yup. Throws and disarms enemies. Just chilling, huh, Jambus? You don't want one? Don't need that. So I got one more requirement. Nice. You stop it. Stop being on the keyboard. You can be literally anywhere else but on the keyboard. Stop it. You are aggravating. All right.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
We are back at Hogwarts. Where do I need to go? Feel like I need to go. out of here.
Revelio.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm, useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio.
Oh, I finally get to learn how to use a broom. This is gonna be great.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
This is brilliant.
I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a...
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
This is rather fun.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
I don't think that was the one I was supposed to fly into. What are you looking at?
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from noise and distractions.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Excuse me, sir.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Reparo. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits
Revelio.
and find out.
Protego. Accio. Revelio. Accio. We hope that house elf can find us in here. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Somebody chatted with me, but I couldn't see it. Oh, that's weird. My bad. I don't know if you're already gone, but I had YouTube chat set up, but I guess it didn't work. Strange. Let's see. Supposed to copy paste that. Custom docks. Huh. Do I have to do that every single time? Yeah, it looks like I do have to do it every single time I open OBS. Strange. My bad. If you're already gone, I apologize. Didn't mean not to talk to you, I just didn't see that you chatted. Currently stuck, because I don't know how to get over here. But I might not have the spell to get over here. Huh. Excuse me, sir. We've talked about you being on the keyboard. Here. You're live. Give the chat some attention, because there's people watching now. Oh, well, it looks like I got what I came for. Stop stepping on my keyboard.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in cloths.
Come here, Yoda. Excuse me, sir.
Good choice. In this.
You're messing everything up right now. Stop, motherfucker.
Well done. You can use these
Stop
whenever you
playing
need
with
to
my
brew
cord.
potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you need to
This
gather
video
some
will
moon
get you up and running with the...
You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Hey, stop. All right, you're done. You're going to jail. Don't bite me. You're going to Cuddle Waddle jail. You're going to Cuddle Waddle jail. No, Cuddle Waddle jail. Don't get mad at me. You're being held because you don't listen. Say goodbye to the internet people. Don't you come back up here. Alright, what do I need to do? I need to quest acquire and use a focus potion. That's what I want to do. Oh, so I can, you know what? Funny enough, I can do that here.
It warms my heart to see your interest in pathology, dare I say. Blossom.
Didn't I say you were banned? I said you were banned. Why are you back up here? I said you were banned. I'll put you in air jail next time. Don't you yell at me.
Do you have the moonstone? You can acquire some by vanishing items here in the room, or you can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
I need the focus potion. I gotta go to J. Pippins. Alright. Map.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
Lord have mercy.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
I am doing good. Hello.
I hope to see you again.
Not
Farewell
great,
for now.
but good. Great would be fantastic, but we're not doing great right now. We're doing good. How are you? Stream. like that. Too bad I got rid of my Slytherin outfit. That'll work. That's good. I'm glad you're doing great. You played this game before? It's my first time playing this game.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Revelio.
Well, it went on sale on Steam for like $20 or something like that. I think it's still on sale. It's the only reason I picked it up. The game never went on sale. That's why, honestly, it's only taken me till now to play it. I think it went on sale like a couple times, but this is the cheapest it's ever been. So this is why I decided to play it now. It's actually quite fun. I wish I played it sooner, but it definitely was worth the $60 at the time when it came out, but I just didn't have it. How do I get to... Cool. There we go. I need flux weed stem. I don't know how to get that. Probably have to go back to... Neither do I. But, you know, Thanksgiving weekend. Well, weekend is an overstatement. Thanksgiving, you get days off, so I enjoy what I can. I don't know where I just fast traveled to, but it's probably not where I wanted to fast travel to.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Isn't it hard for you to... yes, absolutely. It's very difficult. But it's more of a... I need to force myself to do it than it is an actual... I don't know. Is this where I need... Yep, this is where I need to go. I probably, like, if you look through my channel and stuff, I've done it before. This is my first with the webcam. But I've streamed before, I just never stuck with it long enough.
Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
I've always wanted to stream. I feel like I'd do pretty decent streaming, but I just never stuck with it long enough for it to mean anything, and he does not have what I want. That was a waste. Hopefully cost $500.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Quests. But yeah, I've always wanted to stream. So acquire and use it. Acquire Maxima potions and endurance potions. Well, I'm not going to have enough money now to buy the endurance potions. Or I mean the max. Oh, $300. Let's see. 90. Yeah. Not going to have
hope
enough
to see
money.
you again. Farewell for now.
How do I make money? Let's... Yeah, if I had $1, for everybody that said I looked Spanish or Brazilian, Dominican, Puerto Rican, I wouldn't have to work. Yoda, there are people. Say hi, Yoda. Stop stepping on my keyboard. But no, my dad is black and my mom is white. That's all it is. Nothing too complicated.
Seems old Arn is back in business. Glad to hear he found his cart.
He is a little adorable, but he's a menace. You stop stepping on my keyboard. Where am I from? Everywhere. I would just say Florida at this point when most people ask me. That's basically the gist of it. I've been here long enough for it to just be Florida. Can you stop?
Vanish. Revelio.
I don't know. You'd have to meet my dad and you tell me. I banished you. Why have you come back? But my dad's from New Orleans, so he's just American, and my mom is from Germany. I do know German, but ow. See, now if you just sat there and be normal, you could be on camera. What did you just take? Be normal. Why can't you be normal? Stop biting stuff you're not supposed to be biting. You know better. Why are you being so aggravating? Why are you being so aggravating? See, that cat note can be normal in the game. Why are you being aggravating? What did you say? I mean, I appreciate the compliment. I think I look like a potato, honestly, but I did just get my hair cut, so it doesn't really count. 3 days ago, I looked like a wild animal.
Revelio.
I can very easily grow out an afro if I need to. And look like an absolute wild animal in the process. The story about that kitten is I found him in a car, sitting on top of a gas tank in a car. He came into my shop and the customer was complaining about meowing, and yeah, it was a kitten. I need to make money, and I only know of one place to do that right now. Yes, the haircut makes a difference. I don't need that. Map doesn't help me here.
Allow me to put you out of your misery. Reparo.
Oh, you know what? I do need to change the spells if I'm going to do this. Yes, a haircut makes a huge difference. And so does lighting, but I don't. I've only got a lamp. That's all I got.
Hey, for your information.
Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder.
Okay, you guys didn't have any money. Money. $1. I don't have Discord, funny enough. Well, I did at one point, but I don't use it, like, whatsoever. I think I used Discord when it first came out, and that was about it.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
I hate the run animation in this game. It's so funky. Okay, I need to make money. Where can I go? Near the entrance of the tomb. Maybe. Yeah, okay. This is actually kind of where I want to be. Because I think there was a thing up here. Oh, you know what? I think I can sell all the ingredients I picked up too.
Revelio.
I don't know what to do with the Puffleskins. You're right, but technically, this is like my second stream. Obviously, I have to keep doing it if I wanted to go somewhere, but this is my... What? That was weird. That's a weird animation. This is like my second stream. I'm probably going to put a lot more effort into it in the next few days.
Their feelings towards the dark arts. And where did I set my trap? The lower. I've seen many little things. You may want to.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
What'd you say? Yeah, so like, I think I streamed yesterday for a little bit just to test it out, to see if the camera and everything will work and what the quality is like. It seems to be fine. Oh god.
Time to teach
To your knees.
Petrificus Totalis!
You're going to regret it.
Petrificus Totalis!
Accio.
Novice fuck.
Petrificus Totalis!
I stopped the stream in the middle because I had to take the dog for a walk. And I don't think anybody was watching at the time. It's hard to play this game and talk on the chat at the same time. Oof. The gameplay is hilariously fun. What do I need to do? Well, that is what I needed to do. Merlin's truck. Just
Revelio.
This is definitely not the way to make money in this game. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put more effort into it. Add transitions and breaks and all that good stuff. I'm not an expert Photoshopper or whatever, however you want to call it, but I know my way around it to make graphics and stuff like that, and I know how to edit videos, and which I did. I enjoyed YouTube a little bit more than I enjoyed Twitch, but I would consider maybe Twitch a little easier. I don't know. Yeah. At one point in time, it was professional, but that's when I had the idea of focusing on a specific game. But that game kind of went down the drain, so it's not that popular anymore. Which I have old clips of. The game was called Realm of the Mad God, and I put a lot of effort into it, but that game was just not holding my attention anymore, and I haven't played that game in quite a long time, actually. It's still a good game, and they're still adding stuff to it, I guess, but it's just they didn't take it in any particular direction, and not enough people play it. So I figured I'd just stop, and which I basically did. That and life kind of got in the way, like you said. I think I have my YouTube channel tagged. I think, because I think I put some effort into it, but I did customize my YouTube channel, at least back then. I don't know what direction I'm going with it right now. But once I figure that out, I will definitely customize my channel accordingly. Yeah, I don't know I genuinely don't know what direction I'm gonna go with this at this time. I'm just trying to see if this is something I'll even do.
What do you have in store for me this time?
I know the effort it requires to do this with any type of professionalism, and I'm not 100% sure if my life at this point will be able to handle that.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Should I show you some of the examples? You'll get. Yeah, I mean, if you link something, yeah, I'll look at it. As long as your link doesn't blow up my computer, I think.
Oh, I shall enjoy this. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Not my best work, I'll admit. Leviosa.
Fancy Billywings and Wasstick.
Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to help
yeah,
this beast.
you know, that would make sense. But I'd have to download Discord again. I honestly, I think... Let me check. Let me check. Where is it? Twitch. Oh yeah, they changed Twitch. I forgot how much they changed up Twitch since the last time I looked at it. I deleted all of my stuff. Like, I mean, so obviously diving into it again, so I deleted all the old links and everything. But I thought I might have left. Yeah, no, I definitely deleted the Discord. So like genuinely, I made a Discord channel for my everything, and I had like a bot set up and all of that, and I just stopped doing it. It didn't carry my attention, so I stopped doing it. So now I don't even know how to. Now I don't even know how to find what I'm looking for. Let's see, tavern, invite to server. Yeah, I don't even know how. I don't even know how Discord. Oh, it is in my. Let me see if I pull it up, because I'm on the website right now. I'm not on. There you go. I figured it out. Slowly but surely. But yeah, no, I even completely forgot how to add people to Discord or make a invite for it. It's been so long since I've actually sat down and messed with it. But I think I just added you as a friend. Server tag, unlock a boosting, engagement, members, roles, invites. Infinite. Invite code. Pause invites. Create invite link. I see it. Access. Yeah. Yep, I forgot how to do it. I'll have to look through it tomorrow. I did accept. I think I accepted your invite. Your friend's request. At least I'm pretty sure I did.
They say you're...
So I guess my Discord link is still active, which is not a problem, but I guess my Discord link is still active somewhere. I'm gonna watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos and figure out how to make all that stuff work again.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
now I think I've wandered off a little too far. Because I'm no longer in the Forbidden Forest. Alright, let me try this. And see if I can... Let's pull up the Discord again.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
So the only thing I can sell is gear.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
And then you said you sent me something on Discord. Yeah. So I can do all that funky stuff on my own without having... I like the Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels is funny. I can do most of that stuff on Photoshop on my own. It's just I haven't figured out what to name the channel or anything. You know, name the brands, quote unquote. Because you know, lack of a better term, I haven't figured out what to name the brand or anything like that, and I'm just trying to see if I even enjoy doing it, which I do. I like one of my, I don't want to say specialities, but I feel like I'm good at talking with people. I'm a very good people person. I need to make
Hello,
money.
Mr. Pippin. You need help with the
Give me some
delivery?
money.
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning
like
every
Enchanted.
visit into an argument.
Or the tavern.
Constantly complaining about the quality
One
of
of
my
the two.
stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often?
So I call my characters
time to
Enchanted
brew.
most of the time.
If you take this
and I call
rather
the community
irritating
the
task
tavern.
off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
I am
You've
not a
no
graphic
idea
designer.
how grateful
I wouldn't
Truly.
stretch it that far.
Here are the invisibility
I can
potions she
draw,
requested.
and I can
Hopefully she won't give you too
kind of
much trouble.
translate that to
She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion
you know,
recipes one day.
kind of translate that to the internet. And I'm not the best at drawing on the computer, but I can sketch everything on the computer. And then like, I mean, like I can figure it out. It takes me some time, but I can figure it out. God, I have a lot of stuff to go over through here. This is the delivery. Oh yeah, I'm just doing that right now. But yeah, graphic designer is a stretch. But the logo I made that is my current logo for both the YouTube and Twitch is something I made myself. I used to have, which I would think is a better better background and everything. I used to make that all myself, and like the thumbnails for all my YouTube channel videos, I made all that stuff myself, which I'd rather make it myself than have somebody else do it. No offense to like anybody else's talent, because 100% everybody, there's bajillions of people that do it better than me, but I'd be more interested or be more devoted to what I'm doing if I'm doing it myself. I can make the animated alerts, which don't think I have it active. Because I stopped using OBS. What's that? There's OBS and there's just Streamlabs. That's what it was. Streamlabs. I think I still log in. Still have that all set up. I might. Well, to be fair, somebody followed me earlier today and it didn't get the alert for it, so it's probably not set up correctly. It is not set up correctly. See? I haven't done it in a while. I did have Streamlabs all set up to where it would do it, but obviously I haven't done it. I forgot how to do this. Because I used to use Streamlabs. They had like a download for it. I used to use that. But then I learned that Streamlabs as a company was pretty sketchy. So I just used OBS because OBS can just do everything that Streamlabs does. Well, I mean, obviously because Streamlabs is just a plugin for OBS. Or, yes. Yeah, Streamlabs is a plugin for OBS. Yes, that didn't work. I know I'm looking at it literally as we speak, and I see that I have it all set up. I just have to remember how to, well, just look up a YouTube video on how to add all this stuff back to OBS, just to have the plugin. Because I even had it set up to where, because I think I have a donation button. I think. And I used to have it where that went off and everything, so let's see. Where was I? Talents, inventory, ancient pages, notes. Bunch of that stuff. I can't sell any of that stuff, which is annoying. I got new gloves. New hat. No hat. Alright, so let's go collect this delivery fee. Oof, jeez. It's gonna be a lot of walking. I thought I already went down that far. So yeah, I have to go look into how to add all this stuff back, because it's just like I told you earlier, it's like my second time trying the stream since I've done it a very long time ago. Which is strange because I thought I still had it all. No, you know what? I did build a new computer. It's actually honestly the gist of why I started streaming again in the first place, because my old computer couldn't handle it anymore. No, that's a lie. It could handle it, but it couldn't handle it doing the games I wanted to play, like Hogwarts Legacy, Battlefield 6, and play it at the frame rates that are actually acceptable to my eyeballs. nowadays most people are
Curse
capable.
the fiends.
Yeah, it'll take me longer than somebody who does it professionally for sure, but I can actually eventually get it there, or at least get it to an acceptable level to my eyeballs. But this will have to start making me money before I look into somebody else doing it for me. Which, it'll never make me money like I think it's going to make me money. But honestly, it's not even the goal. The goal is not for it to make me money. The goal is just to enjoy playing video games again. You have uncollected rewards available in the challenge. I guess I defeated the wolf den? Didn't put a little check mark on it on the map. I appreciate that, Nova. Thank you for the assist. Thank you for stopping by, too. Oh, so I guess these guys just respawn so I can kill them over and over again. That's actually neat. I didn't think they would.
Accio. Accio. Leviosa.
Release me!
Expelliarmus. Protego. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Hit a ranger. Wow. I do like that gummy bear emote. Oh, okay, clearly I need a...
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
I see what I need to do. Oh, wait. Maybe? I doubt it. There's no way this is gonna be it.
Lumos.
Nope.
Revelio.
Oh. Maybe. That is not the button I wanted to press.
Accio.
Ooh, look at that. Look at me using all of my brain. Look at me using 100% of my brain. There's probably another one somewhere. Or in this case, two more of them.
Revelio. Accio.
No, I didn't get it.
Incendio. Accio.
Oh, dude, I'm using my whole brain. absolutely insane. I used 100% of my brain for that. Map. Oh, I don't have a broom yet. I know how to use a broom, but I don't have a broom.
Accio. Incendio. Torpedo. Stupefy.
I'm absolutely not giving you any of my money. No.
Revelio.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
I'd rather not, but if you insist, so be it.
I do insist.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Revelio.
on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Well, I think I have one person watching on both streams. And with that being said, I'm definitely going to end the stream after this because I am EP.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
I can see why you didn't want to go. She was quite cantankerous.
I do truly appreciate your help. And at least it's done with.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Keenbridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Alright, I think this is where I'm going to end it, because I'm EP. If you watched this entire time, which I think at least one person has, appreciate you. If not, I'll see you tomorrow.